All the time now. 11:56. Good morning, Coach, Dr. Mrs. Epo Kazim, PhD student, Mr. Khadija, PhD candidate. Good morning, students, 411 students. My name is Dr. Anderson, and I'm making this presentation on strategies for securing research grants and scholarships. One next thing, this slide, I made the presentation for this slide on March 24, 2024 at the University of India. I was invited to present at a conference, and I was thinking, it was the Macquarie conference. So I thought, what Macquarie do I want to tell them now? I don't like them to do what they do. I don't like coming to you now. What you know, I don't like it. But it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't make sense to me too. So I was thinking, what can I tell them? And I was liberty to choose. So I said, well, let me talk about research grants. So I went there and I made this presentation, and I just made some changes to what I want to present to you now. The next slide. So where am I? I'm an associate professor at the University of Nigerian. Now, what I do, I'm an environmental microbiologist. That is microbiology, basically the pollution, cleaning up, oil pollution. Then also biotechnology, biology, I'm an academic, academics and entrepreneurship. Then spiritual intelligence. Everybody here, people are watching India now. I think we have in India. We're not in India, another thing, Judaism, everything. You know, the life don't have different things, just like that. Because it's God. Then, borderless learning, actually, distance, virtual, online learning. Like this presentation now is being recorded. Go up to my channel. So I have several YouTube channels, TV. I have another one, Master Microbiology. So that we don't be saying I'm not seeing people online. I came to Master Microbiology to teach microbiology, which is my core. I have another one, Get Me Ever, Original Foundation, is not YouTube channel. So this video about this content, I will go on that channel. So anybody that are looking for my foundation, go to the compound and just sit there. You want to know what I've been doing, you can check it online and you see it. So it's not a live thing, it's straightforward online. And it's different from written report. Written report you can lie. Because I tell my students in the lab, take photograph of everything you are doing every step. And I see that done a lot in India. They take a lot of photographs, they put it there. So you see them like they're actually doing the work. When you're on the field, you take photographs. When you're in the lab, you take photographs. In different parts. Nobody says you don't put it in your report. The report is your report. You decide when to put your report. With the permission and with the cooperation of the supervisor. Next one. So in summary, this presentation I will share my judgment to scholarship and grantmanship and applying some basic things in the field. Let's go on the next one. Now, what do you mean by research grants? She has a research grant holder. The research grant is financial award to find individual research teams or institutions to support the conduct of research activities. In the research grant, they give you money to do research. You understand? They give you money to do research. When I went to the US in 2015-2016 on Fulbright scholarship, honestly, I never knew I was supposed to win that, so I just tried. A friend of mine is a professor currently in Utah. He came around this place there before he went back to his job, and I asked him if he won PhD scholarship in the US, I think Louisiana, University of Louisiana, and I asked him, how many applications did you send before you got this scholarship? He told me, uncountable. At that time, I sent 2, and I'm waiting for the reply. I was sent 2, I was waiting for the reply. These 2, something was coming. So when he told me uncountable, timetable. You see some days like this, today like this. Today is Friday, you say you can send 5 applications. Tomorrow you can send 5 applications. So you say you can't count. Another can send 10. In the last 1 week, I have sent more than 20 emails seeking collaborators with my proposal for 2 different things. One, I've responded on one, another one I've responded on the other one. For 2 different things. Sometimes I just sit down and look for 10 of them and send them. But I don't send them rubbish. You have to also bring something to the table. You want to collaborate with somebody, you don't bring anything to the table. The person will not take you serious. So, let's go to the next one. Research proposal. If you want to write research grants or scholarship, then you ask for a proposal. You ask for what? Your proposal. When people that are serious, they know you cannot enter the lab without proposal. But when I'm not serious, I allow them to go because I don't want them to give me trouble. But the serious ones, you can't go to the lab without some proposal. How can you do it? You want to go and do something. You want to go to the kitchen to cook food. You don't even know how you want to cook it. Is it when you get to the kitchen that you know the food to cook? No. Before you go to the market, you will have known the type of food. Have you here, Zainab? Yes. Before you go to the market, you will have known the type of food you want to cook. Is it about the pussy soup? You will have known that this is what I want to cook. Then you go to the market and do what? Buy it. Then you budget. When you go now, you want to go to the market, just say, fufu ata ìjọsí àlọ́kùnrin lọ́dún sẹ́yìn wàrà rẹ̀ o àjọ ayíbo ìlú ìtùwàrà àrà ìyá ìfìdí ètò ìgbàgbé lẹ́yìn àpò iyọ̀ rẹ̀ o iyọ̀ àpò iyọ̀ lápò iyọ̀ ìgbàgbé àyẹ̀wò student on the campus ó ràpò iyọ̀ tó yẹ kápò iyọ̀ rẹ̀ because you didn't plan you didn't have to go down if you want to cook as a student from 100 level to 400 level ó lè ràpò iyọ̀ kọ́tọ́. Because there's no plan, you don't go to the market, you don't go to the market. I put your you don't have your 5,000, you don't have to nice 80,000. I put your because you don't have proposal. Once you don't have proposal, it will make it difficult. You don't know people, you can have exactly the one we buy. Or that's the one we buy. I put your see rice. Wow, you already have it in your plan. So if you are going to get a grant or scholarship, you must have a proposal. Anybody you are meeting to supervise you or you are writing to give you a grant or scholarship, you show them your proposal. This is what I want to do. Your proposal should solve local, national, and international problems. I'm sorry to say some people were doing some research some years ago about ATM machine, microflora. In some countries, they don't use ATM machine. They do cashless. They don't use to shout cashless, but cashless is what they do. You don't carry cash. So what concerns them with ATM machine? Now you are going to US, once you research for ATM machine, you do ATM machine now. You don't know ATM. When I traveled before, I was always running car, $20. I would draw it from ATM, put it in my pocket. I would go to Walmart, go there, I want to pay, I would use that cash, $60, $80. Who's that? Who is this guy? Cash, yeah? I put that in my Apple car. Later on, I got some everybody, that was life. It's not this one that you insert the machine, so you can't do the machine, and remove it, you just swipe. Once you swipe, what you show to the screen, or remove the money. Then you go. Once you calculate everything, just swipe and you go. Not this one that you do it, you have to confirm it to. Or you bring that cash. What is cash? So at the point, no more cash it. Now, let's move to the next one. Scholarship grants that have won between 2013 and 2025. You know, Staff Development Award, SDA. I won it for 3 years actually. That is, if you're on your PhD or master, university of London, you apply or you give you the money for much. It is also part of, even if it's 10,000, even if it's 5,000, it's good for you. It will show your CV that you have done what? You've won a scholarship. You have to start small. Then I got the Fulbright scholarship in 2015-2016. It was not the first time I tried and I got it. For the second time. The first one I tried, they didn't even reply. They didn't even say, are you? They didn't say anything. But the second one, I was applying IFS. I was applying. I gave myself a goal that time. 1 week must not pass without me applying for something. Anything. It can be scholarship, it can be internship, no internship. Internship, waiting for those go and see something, how they do it and come back. Sponsor. Go to Opportunity for Africans. Every Monday or so, the guy brings up Opportunity for Africans. Every Monday. It's a website. Opportunity for Africans. I started a YouTube channel, Scholarship Advert. You can also check it. Scholarship Advert. YouTube channel. I will give the link in the group that you created. On that channel, I use AI to make the speeches. You read out the scholarships available. There's China scholarship, every level and every year open. So I got the scholarship, I got AA was grant. That grant is just money for your research. Many people don't apply, that's why they don't get it. This Fulbright, I know some people, they do not apply. Yeah, I gave somebody the template I used to apply that got me this class, I sent it to him. When the circle came, I told him. When the result came, I asked him, he said he didn't apply. I was so angry. The guy is still struggling with PhD now. So you have to take steps at the right time. Just take the step. Just take the step. Sometimes you have to spend your money to make the step. Now, we also am the chairman of the alumni of US program for classes. We are preparing for another election, and I'm not prepared to go again so that somebody else can be here. So US Embassy, we got the grant to train St. women. You know St. Village outside the box there. So train them on some things, hygiene, and then we empower them on some things. So we got that grant, our 1.something million. Currently, we have a grant, we are starting the opening ceremony on the 28th of this May, that's next week, Wednesday or Thursday. Somewhere around the exhibition we're using for the event. So we are going to train 50 people. 50 people. We are not training the whole of the long road. Just 50 entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, 18 to 35. We made the call some months ago, and then those about 800 applied. They were shortlisted and selected 50. So the opening ceremony is on 28th, 10 a.m. That one is 2.9 million. Wow. 2.9 million. So for 6 weeks, opening ceremony there, most of the training will be online. Be online through Zoom, different people, facilitators, talking to them. We are going to have a pitch presentation whereby they can win some things, they can use to run, they can give a certificate at the end of the day. Now, the key message is that you have to start small, be scale fast, and most importantly, embark on the scholarship, partnership, journey now. Let's go. Let's go now. What it takes to win is simply the courage to start and commitment for continuous improvement. In grantmanship or scholarship, you will encounter both setbacks and success assistance. As I am, I told you that I said to like 50 people, only 2 responded. Sometimes you send to people, nobody will respond. We just send him. My address is here, we will not need address. You will not need address, you see everything is here. Few people, but those white people, they are who they are afraid of their own. So So when you see this message, don't any email like that, don't use it, don't go out like yahoo.com. I know go to Gmail. When they see that, when I was in the US, the man will call me. You know this guy from Nigeria that said to him, you know this, I don't know you, I know this where he's sending from. So because of Yahoo, most of the time we see your message, you not open it. You say you want to scam it. You won't open it. So you don't give up. Just a few, you open it and out of you want to, most not interested. But if you go to people, go, you set back, don't say, you apply. I've applied to them, like the 2 places, just 2. And I relaxed. I was expecting for 1. Until when that guy came. When I went to the US, I saw what the guy was trying to say. Nigerian population is 300 and something million. Indian population today is 1.4 billion. Chinese population is 1.3 billion plus. Pakistan population is about 3 or more than 2 times Nigerian population. Brazilian population is in that category too. And they are all applying too. And you are also applying. That's something you are applying for, you are applying, which you are applying. And then you now send to 5 or 2. And you will laugh. When you send it. You have to apply to many. When you send it, forget about it. This AAU I thought about, I forgot about it. I was just, that I just saw the mail, evacuation. The same thing with the Fulbright. Funniest thing, I applied for twice. I did not get twice. The twice result came before Fulbright. So I was down. But it was twice in KLC Fulbright. Class 1 year of me. I was angry. Oh yeah, Shiva. Class to KLC, me get it. How can I get the high one that I see coming? I was down that car. What do I do? I was in the office that day when the bill just came. Congratulations, our effort, this are you there, this and that, we got this, and then came. Then people look at you that, this guy is lucky, he's a scholar. It's not about luck, it's about the attempts. The more you are applying, the more you are polishing your ability. The more you are applying, the more you are polishing your ability to win. Because some people will reply you and tell you why they rejected your application. So when they tell you why they rejected your application, what do you work on that rejection? Let's go to the next one. Why scholarship grant proposal? Access to funding, supporting innovation and progress, address needs and solving problems, capacity building and professional development, promoting accountability and transparency, recognition and validation. Scholarship giving recognition and validation. Anywhere in the world, Fulbright scholarship, go and check. The most prestigious scholarship is Fulbright. The most prestigious. So it gives you recognition and validation. Any scholarship you say, I'm a scholar. When you are doing scholarship, you are a scholar. Let's go on. Let's go. How to find funding for your research. There's local, there's private, and there are many. Local scholarship, national scholarship, international scholarships. You have them all. If you are serious, you are the one that will get tired of searching for scholarship. There are too many. There are too many. In fact, the scholarship for me is work. So you sit down and apply and do this and do that and do that and do that, and you keep applying. After you finish applying this one, you forget about it, you start applying another one again. The modality for the application of this one is not going to be work for this one. These people say that their own work, my work is on hydrocarbon, microbiology. The people say they are looking at CO2. How can I link my CO2 to my own hydrocarbon? If you know the breakdown of hydrocarbon, the end product is CO2 and what? Water. So I must link it, and there's one like that, I'm linking. And we are talking already. Then. So some will come and say, this one is not your field. This is not your field. You have to link it. You don't say, okay, the people that live in BSc is environmental. This one they ask for medical. You want the funding, can you go ahead with it? Why not? Go ahead. Your project is on medical, but the scholarship that you want to do your master's or your PhD is another field, and there's funding. The one that is not funding, you will try, you will struggle. The one that is funding, you will get it now, you will know it. And that's how you go into it. Let's go on. Where to start scholarship grant funding agencies, international, weekly or monthly, or sign up allowed, internet. Just watching movie on internet. You know, just watching, you without watching all this movie down. So I watch movies sometimes. I watch movie, but I watch movie as a reward. I watch movie as a reward. They want to try. They balance. They can not go.
Actually, has a contribution, right? I don't just put any out.
Sometimes I watch movies, carry the film. The other one you watch it.
Sometimes
go ahead and cinema. I reward myself. That's what now. Watch film. You know that every time, morning after night. If you check my laptop, useful materials. These on the internet. Download them. Not film.
K-drama.
So internet. We don't see how you have credit. Opportunities for Africans. I mentioned it. He's one guy that owns it. It's a blog. It's a Nigerian guy that owns it. Different opportunities. You put them there every once in a week. So you just go there. You will see internship, scholarship, this one. You are the one that will choose the one that you want to apply for. You apply. Just keep applying. Make it a goal. Like once a week, I must apply. So I make it once a week, I must apply. Sometimes in 1 week, in 1 day, I will apply to 5, 10, 15 places. Then grants will go. That's in the US. Foundation Center, Research Professional, the Grants Manship Center, Grants Select, Amazon Web Services, Grant Forward. There are so many. Let's go. Then research funding agencies, there's competing research grants, there's research support grants, there's research for education grants. Let's go. These are 37 international funding agencies. You have the DAS, you have II, number 3 is the II, you have people that handle the Fulbright. That's international something education, the power of international education. Let's go. Now, structure of the grant proposal of the file. This is very important. Dr. Kasim mentioned that you should learn how to write personal statements. Do you even know what the call personal statement? Do you know what? And she said you should not copy online. Yes, but. Don't copy somebody's work off or what. The person said this and that. The Fulbright one I wrote, I went online to check for sample. I didn't copy that, sample. I look for sample personal statement. I don't know what they call personal statement. So what is that personal statement? I don't know. So I went online, sample personal statement in what? I look at like you got different colors internet. You have the internet. You got different one like click this one I read it and then this one internet just I throw it. Even me, I don't like it. I look at the other one. As a story looks good. Then I now put my story. That statement is just a sample of how to write out my own story. I don't put it inside the statement. The person is not even a scientist. The person is not the person did not go to our Islam college and then Lagos. That's the school I came from. The person did not go to IGMB. The person did not do BSc in London. He didn't do masters in London. So how would the partner statement be like my own? You can't be. Or how would my own be like the person's own? So I have to modify to suit my own story. I put it, the statement was so good. If you make your class here, it's not only money for those who have first class 2-1, 2-2. Dr. Kazim, when I was going at the 400 level, just like you now, some of our friends, the guy that finished for the age, that finished PhD since, is based in UK or US. They were going around seeking reference. I looked at that, I said, this is not so. We are one candidate. We are not even writing reference. You are writing reference. You look at what you do for reference. But the scholarship is not for, the grant is not for, It's not like that. It's not for class only. 2-1-2 can apply. For class can apply. When you are going to win, it's in your personal statement. If you did first out of your first class, I have the stuff. For class will come and say yes. Though that's your personal statement, that's your strong point. You tell your story. So I didn't make your class with 2-1 and you. No, 2-1 was the best. But I'm telling you that for class you can get it. You must start your personal statement and see, no, I've learned from my mistakes. I made a plan, but I've made up my mind that any other thing I do in first class. Okay. Even if you are the one, you want to this like this guy, he's going to try it. So that he will take the best. The first class, I was born with first class, inside first class, I knew. And I was first class, when I was telling my sister, everybody first class. Without doing anything, I just sleep and wake up and go first class. Nothing to be loud. In US, I just sleep and wake up in first class. Did you know? So you get it now. So the first assessment is the land. So structure of the example was that title page, abstract or executive summary, introduction, history review, statement of need or problem. And I was teaching my students with 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. You must include in your project. That is the goal of the United Nations. But that goal is set on the 2030 before you review it. How you do research that is not linked with United Nations goal? What kind of research are you doing? How you research that you don't know about the United Nations goal? Does it make sense to you? Honestly, everything we are doing is linked, but you are not linking it. So which spot is it? So significance, innovation, method, goals and objectives, evaluation plan. How will you know what you have done that it yielded the result that you expected? That's the evaluation goal. You want to check something. You must be able to, after you have done, you must be able to evaluate that, okay, before I did this, this was how it was. After, this is how it changed. That means it as a result of your own interference. The result of your own coming in to do that research. After the research, something should change. Just like after this program now. The level of awareness of our scholarship and application from here should increase. So, timeline, budget timeline, must have a budget, must have a timeline. There are social time, this is what I will do, this is what I will do at this time, this is what I will do at this time. Then, sustainability plan. Then, organizational information appendices. Let's go to the next one. Essential tools for modern grant machine, communication and social media tools, email address, and your social media handle. Avoid using unprofessional email ID, unprofessional website, packet, Indian guy. If I do like this, that was meant to be down. If I email of the guy, packet, Indian guy at yahoo.com. You are facing packet here in London, at yahoo.com. They are kind of flash. Packet in London. That's what they do. Other one says, calling okay. The time I was in Surat, that's the Surat. Calling Surat base at SOL. Calling Surat base. You can email it now. You don't use that kind of email, you use normal email. Different resume style, CV style, ground data directories, and many others that are here. The next one. Imagine trends and focus on winning grants, equity and inclusion, environmental evidence, impact, health and well-being, education and lifelong learning, community-led development, cross-section collaboration, evidence-based interventions. We are doing this decision field now. Later on, we are going to monetize it. Not just here, other places. Because the value will increase. We are given real value. So in time, we are going to increase the monetize it. Let's do the next one. My suggestion about good craftsmanship. Read the application instructions carefully. Collaborate with other investigators. Collaborate. What did I say? Collaborate. First class is good though. They don't say your first class like that. Collaborate. Collaborate. Whether with grant or not grant, collaborate. When somebody, you see somebody that has an advantage that can benefit you as a researcher, you really talk to that person. I'm writing a research grant now, I'm going to submit over this weekend. I'm collaborating with people in microbiology, chemistry, and agriculture. Don't just stay and say, this research is industrial microbiology. Only industrial microbiology people are here. Which kind of industrial research is there? That research is too narrow. Let's get the chemistry perspective. Let's get an agricultural perspective. What you are going to see as a microbiologist on the plant is different from what the agriculturalists will see. So, learn more about grant writing. Knowing what to do and how to do it is important. Let your research team demonstrate 4 qualities, namely multidisciplinary, multi-institutional. One of the grants I'm writing, somebody's in Paso. There's one, it's China. So that China man now said, for this grant to fly, we need somebody that I want so. I asked all over university, I didn't see anybody. And I went on and I saw somebody in Dimas, somebody in one university in I contacted the 2 of them. The one in Dimas said, you see, is applying for that thing. So the one in Enugu says is ready to join to collaborate with us. If that one is not with us, I think we'll not go. So now, the guy in China will reply me, and the last guy in Enugu is going to be the principal investigator. Because there's something that they want those applying to have, and the guy has it. There's an award, and he has it. So they're going to be the principal investigator. So you want institutional, then collaborations, partnerships, that's the next one. Conclusion. It doesn't matter how many resources you have, you can see he has all the ladders, many ladders, and only one ladder is enough for him. So he has many ladders. If you don't know how to use them, it will never be enough. Just one ladder is enough. Just pick one and then be thinking by the water. You see where you are ready for the ladders. Now, Dr. Aziz was saying that you have to learn this, learn that. Yes, you have to learn. Outside of this kind of environment, if you want to go in there to learn, you can contact me and then go to put it through. They are going to pay. Why? Because if you don't pay, you will not pay attention. Let's do the next one. So, acknowledgements. This majorly my bid in India, some of the companies who are calling about teachers, lecturers, collaborators, US government aid. This is my host in India. That's him there on my birthday. I was telling my friend that they will put cake in your mouth. In India, when you are doing birthday or something, everybody will put cake in your mouth. So they take what the cake is. So if you put it in your mouth, that's the first thing.